Welcome back. You can just begin to send your text messages, call us. The number on the screen. If it's not, I can quickly call it out for you. It's 070-422-34006. I repeat, 070-422-3006. Just SMS. Don't mind the call on the screen there. If you make a call, you are not going to pick it. Please just send SMS on your own feedback of government policy, the one they promised you and the one they have failed to do, so that you put everything together and send it to them. That these are from the people, not then say, not bojubu. This is what we call feedback. We are just the bridge between you and government. I want you to do the needful by sending your text. Since the text has started coming, so just send your text. We'll read them. So, Pastor Yeshiji, this feedback mechanism, why is it that government either deliberately fail to use it or set it up?
Maybe as you're talking like this, the government themselves, will see they themselves, they need that feedback mechanism is very important. It will help them. But they deliberately, like we said, because of certain personal agenda or government agenda. Now, feedback mechanism is not working because I see that the way we work in this our country or the way our political leaders work, sometimes the man sitting on the seat that we are calling the chairman is not the real man in charge.
Okay.
It's not the real man in charge. There are some people somewhere on the unseen hands, with unseen idea, with unseen directives. And when you now see feedbacks that are coming from here, left and right, sometimes they want to silence it, sometimes they want to give it a bad name, but like they used to say, let's throw away. If we throw away the messenger, if the message is good, let's make good use of the message. It will help all of us. Because if you fail to take our feedback today, it might affect you in getting to your position. Because we are on ground. We knew what we are seeing. And we understood what we are saying. It is on what we are seeing that we are going to stand upon to confront you. So this issue of feedback, let's allow it to work. Forget about the unseen hand that are controlling you somewhere. We know that by the grace of God as we go on, such these things, because they say our own democracy, whether it's young, whether it's infant, this is what they tell us always. But we know that by and by, all the unseen hand that are giving us the real problem, God will help us to put them down. But indeed, most of the problem why the feedback is not working is because it is another people that are giving instructions somewhere. They want to tell those who are in power, those who are on seat, that this feedback is the one that will help you in particular. So there should be a forum or a place where you can be able to place all this your feedback and stand firm on it. And this island that there was a particular governor in this our state sometimes ago, he will get the feedback. He will go there by himself. So you can't deceive him. He will go there by himself. He will go and check. It's not that we have done it. I want to see it done. So there are some feedback that it is really, really deceitful. We know that one. But there are some feedback that are really right and can help us to change things for better. So the feedback is good for those who are in power, for we that are here. It is only the unseen hand that are giving us real problem. They are the people who turn to be an attack, whether dogs or attack goats, just because of what they want. But even the attackers also should know that our feedback will take them out of position.
Yes.
And they will be able to get this right.
Yes, and that's where I'm
Feedback is
going.
important.
That's where I'm going. The attackers who are now Man Fridays, I call them. Do they have a conscience? That's the question. These attackers, they know that something is blue and they are calling it white just for their own luck.
It's selfishness. Well, if you ask me, I think it's selfishness. And it is greed. It is greed. Because if you have, the wealth of the people at heart,
Yes.
you won't do what you are doing. In fact, what the elder was saying, I'm sure that the governor that's talking about is Fashola. I'm aware that Fashola, he gives you a job. If it's a road, sometime at night, you see him there, himself supervising what you are doing. So I think that is part of the challenge with those that are handling the process of power for us. They should be able to also have a first-hand information, to go there and see exactly what is being done. If you give a contract of road, if you give a contract of something that should be done, you have to be there yourself. I know of an American president who says that he wakes up every morning and he must read in the New York Times. It's not a matter of in our own where they will give you fresh curtains, so that you read what you want to read. You hear what you take the whole newspaper and read and digest them. I think that should also be part of the challenge of the leaders we have here. Listening to the people. Leadership is when you're leading the people very well, you don't need the ghost to tell you that you're leading the people very well. Because when they see you, the way they will herald you will show. When you're leading the people well, you don't need to go and hire any crowd. If you are doing anything for them to come and make up the crowd. So it's very simple. So what I'm saying is that those people that are being hired as attack dogs, of course, it's selfishness, it's greed. And sometimes you wonder whether they have conscience. Because they themselves may have that money. You may have that money and you are living in Asoko in Abuja. What of your mother that is in the village? What of your relations? What of your friends? So it's like somebody throwing a stone inside the market. If you didn't get your mother, it might get your relations, it might get your friends. So the challenge, I think, is greed. When we remove greed, when they are not selfish, when they are concerned about the people's welfare, they will do things better. And if there is any feedback that people are giving to them, they wouldn't be aggressive about it. If there's any feedback, they will know that it is for the good of the government. It is also to make things better for them.
Yes. Someone just sent a text that he wants to appreciate the chairman of Oshodi, LJ, for what he's doing, and that every other chairman should emulate him. What we'll do is that we'll go there to confirm what he's saying. That I just passed through that place where I wanted to go to Sol Law. The traffic drove me inside and I saw that the roads are good and the place is clean, which is very unlike Oshodi.
Well, I believe that Oshodi. I believe that Oshodi, and I know that if you go to Oshodi, I don't know the place that is chairman, but if you go to Oshodi now, you'll find out that he's having.
That's the test I just got. That's feedback. Yeah. So you just find what I just said. Yeah. We didn't discuss that. Exactly. That's the test I just said.
But he's still returning as the chairman.
That one is another thing. That depends on the people. So if our guest here is confirming what the test read, then definitely our sense is saying, then definitely that's what we'll do. We'll go there to confirm. Then, of course, if need be, maybe with you, we'll do some snippet, we'll bring it on air, because we know Oshodi before.
Exactly.
But it was a clean, in fact, not only the road, but it was a clean environment. Just this Wednesday, I had to do something around what was it? Isolo. So as we are coming from Ikeja, the traffic was a little bit hurry. We passed one corner. Of course, we got there, and of course, I just observed that it was clean.
Yeah.
And I just want to thank the person who sent this text. Please don't call. You that you are calling, I won't take your call. I have already told you that. For information, I'm a lawyer. I'm not just a lawyer, I'm a tough lawyer. So I won't breach my rules here. Or do you want us to breach the rules? Even if the two of you overrule me, again, you know I'm a Democrat. but the two of you will overrule me, but I'm in charge here. So I have absolute power to overrule the two of you. Please, don't make any call. Just send messages and we'll read it. You see, we'll be reading some here now. So I'll come back to you again. And the issue is, this mechanism, is it why, instead of getting feedback, is it why the government and these people in authority employ your colleagues to now be attack dogs, to now call white black or black white for us? Because you now see Chief Press Secretary, Communication and Special Advisor on Communication, New Digital, all these offices, they are just there, and of course they use it to bamboozle the people, telling us what is not. Why?
Well, it's just what I've said. You know, when you don't do your work well, you know, when you don't give people what they expect from you, when you don't translate your promises, you know, into practical things that they will see, you find out that they will begin to somehow oppose you. You know, they'll become critical about your government.
Okay.
And what these people now need is that they use all those things as propaganda.
Okay.
And no matter how you put propaganda on the ground, it will get you the real support. That is easy. But I think one of our greatest challenges is, and it is worrisome, that most times our elections do not count. And because that is where these people are always, you know, getting off the hook. Because if election, the people themselves know who they will go for. But when they now take maybe the elders of the party, you know, they have said it is this person that they need. It is this person that they, you find out that they make sure that they manipulate the system in such a way that at the end of the day, it will still be that person that will come up. So that is where the problem is. Unless and until our electoral process, you know, becomes very genuine, begins to turn out the people that the masses have chosen, then there will be a problem. Because when they know that the person that they have chosen is the person that is coming in, and when the person also know that yes, it is the people that voted for me, the person will also rise up to the occasion to do the needful. Then when the person that came in now is aware that after it was not the people that put me there, it was just some 1 or 2, 3 elders that you know put me there. They won't be accountable to the people. That is like, you know, somebody said the power is the capacity to change the probability of action. When somebody has power and that power is not derived from the people, of course, you know, it can be abused. But when it is power that comes from the people, of course, they use it positive. But their own power is the one that they use negative.
And I hope they will continue to use it. I hope they will continue to use this positively. Before we go, there is another test. The person now on the negative side is asking Dapo Abiodun to see how he can fix the road or use good offices to fix the Shagamu and the Ikorodu Ijebu road. I know that road is in dead trap. It's very bad. And the Lagos State Governor too has tried to do the Lagos end of the Ikorodu Shagam road, but the Shagam Ikorodu road is not too good. So he's asking that the Shagamu to Ikorodu road equally that are bad, and that the governor should use his good office to work it out. He just heard us now, somebody from should be solo, and confirmed by you that place is clean. Equally, I confirm that too. And I can assure you that that's true. The Ikorodu to Shagam road is bad. At least between Shagam And maybe before Dangote, I can't remember, before Lafarge, there's a small portion. It's very bad.
If there is rain,
No, it's very, then it is maybe when you get to a place like Shotobo, that the road is okay. And I want the governor to work on that one. Before we go, Pastor Oyeshiji, as an elder statesman, was this issue of feedback lacking in the past?
It may be lacking in the past, but from what we are seeing, you can see that text messages that are going in, that this feedback issue is already on.
Yes.
But the problem is, the Voters Forum also should help us to be able to get across to the governor's concern.
Yes.
Let them also be taking note. The way feedbacks are coming now with the social media is even uncontrollable.
Yes.
But let's see that something positive is coming out of it. You can see that people are seeing what is happening.
Yes.
They are giving feedback. We
Yes.
want to talk about it. So certainly it's meant to be changing all for good.
Yes.
Let our leaders be taking it lightly and be taking to consider, not always relying on attack, because we know that those who are giving them, when Abacha was alive, some people keep giving him a wrong feedback, and
He was getting wrong feedback.
He was getting wrong feedback. They will not allow right feedback to get to him.
I guess we'll have a second edition or a part 2 of today's program. And the two of you, I pray God will help us. We will see how we can work it out next week so that we come together for it. But before we go, there's a test again. The person said, good afternoon to you all, and I want to say you're doing a great job. The governors should look into all the local government chairmen. These people are the problem of country. That's the governor. Of course, based on the autonomy issue. Right. And they will not use the money for the project for which it's meant for. Right. And that is one of the problems. Money are given for projects at the local government level to develop the local system, but of course, the money doesn't go there. And of course, it causes problems. We want to take our lead now, but before we do that, we want to say that we have appreciated those who send their text messages, 080, and somebody is coming again, new one. Can I have time to read that? This one is a long one. But it's talking about the Sango Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. Extorting money communities. Well, he's talking about some military men extorting money from some people on the Sango area of now that we see good that they also give yes, that. So what we'll do is that this segment has come to stay. Right. Yeah. So we'll be having this segment, this segment. Maybe we'll give it 10 minutes of the program. You will just be sending out text messages. So when we are almost through, we'll have it. But by the grace of God, we're going to have another second look at this issue of feedback mechanism government. Till then, we want to thank you. The original Dankano. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Our elder statesman. Thank you for coming. You really enriched our discourse today. And I pray that God be with you. And of course, if God delays in his coming, next week by the grace of God, we'll be together to do something better and do a presentation. People are watching that thing, and of course, we will expect that we too will not fail them. And of course, the little feedback we've gotten shows that we too, we are relevant and the topic is relevant. God bless you all. And that's our show today. I am Wale Ogwande, your host for this program. And I want to use this opportunity to thank the president of this organization, Steve Ojo, and of course, my producer, Mr. Teslim Ajayi, and all my cameramen and all those who are behind him, working to ensure that you have a very good time down there. Till next time we meet, just don't be against the law. Thank you.